Yo guys, this is my Nissan Micra K11. It's well, under the work. So I tried to explain in the other videos, but you can see it a bit better on my other camera. But we're just going to be putting the wedges on, getting the boot seal on. There'll be more coming underneath once the oil gets a bit better. But we've got the pop-out windows what I need installing. But it's getting there. I've got the wheels done for it. Underneath looks really good. Man, even you don't want to pick it up. You can see it there, it's more blue. It's more blue and wear. But everything's getting done. So I'm just going to do the reg plates for this one. And the other stuff. Well, we'll try and get much done so soon and we can run around with it. That's what we're in the best. There's new alloys going on it with new tyres. They'll be getting changed the colour on that. I came right that one I got them. So quite a bit to do. Little bit of rust to sort out. All in the reason we get done, I'll wait till we get a bit better to do anyway. But we'll get most of it done if we can. So we're just gonna get this Micra popped on ready to go. I'll get some little shots around it and it'll be on there. But there's some cool stuff coming to it. So I cleared this off a couple of days ago, and so we're just gonna get the new wedges on. Original wedges. You don't really see these around, but this is I think this is the original dealer ones. Not sure if they are, but they look like the original. So I'm just gonna peel these tabs off, and I'll be alright. So then I've took out the back bits of the thing on the reg, so I'm just gonna get it nice and lined up so it's level. Oh, I can see she's gonna look pretty good. I've used a double-sided grow tape because it just from a weird reason it just holds so much better. If you clean the surface off right, it will hold pretty well. I also got it stuck on my Honda Civic Type R. It's been stuck on there for the last 7 years. Look at that. Right, so front reg, it's looking a bit broken. Let's get that new one on. So let's get these bad screws out. This one, it's going to be fun. Oh, it's coming out. One screw gone. It's not pretty nice once this is on. Let's see how bad it's from behind. Oh, it's not looking the best. Let's see how bad it is. Pretty needs a clean. Alright, got new reg. Let's stick it on. I've got to go around this way. I'm hoping that ain't done no effect. I'll just take it off. God, if I was going to screw these in, I'll tap them and they should stick on. That looks a bit better. Looks like a bit of crack there, I didn't notice that. But yeah, look at that, all fresh. Got a bit of muck on it, but yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, let's get some more stuff done. Look at that. Looks good. Yeah, looks a lot better now. So the old boot seal's not looking its best. It's not too bad, but it's leaking in water. I think whoever installed it didn't put the right one on. But we have got a bit of a rust problem. Yeah, we don't want that. I've got a new panel for this bit, so this bit's going to get all new fresh metal in. We'll get around to that later, once the weather's a bit better. Make this all look tidy. I'm going to paint this all up looking like OEM. BV4 blue. So just going to take this boot seal out. And, take it out from there. We'll put a fresh one in. I'll get it all clean around. Oh, she definitely needs a clean. Oh my god. She's not looking the best. And up here is going to get redone anyway. God, why is there grease everywhere? Oh yeah. She's coming. Might have to drop the parcel shelf down. Oops. Alright, over the old. Going in the bin. Oh, mine's gonna get very dirty. I'm gonna give down here a clean. Make that look a bit tidier. Let's get a good clean up and it should look alright after that. We'll get the new boot seal in a minute. That's what we're getting off. Crazy. Let's get her in. Oh, he's going in. So, fresh boot sealing. Yeah, we don't need to weld down there anyway. Well, I'm zoomed in. It's got a fresh boot sealing. So, hoping that slows down the water leaks. But yeah, that's all in. Let's get a good push down. You're pretty good actually. Oh wait, this one needs pushing in a bit more. I just gotta check it's all pushed in. That's in now. So let's get that front reg plate in and we're done. And we'll just, get some more stuff done. Maybe bit by bit. We'll see how that goes from there. We have got the lights put in too anyway, but we'll get to that after. Well, there's going to be quite a fair bit of stuff to use this car. So, we're on it. And we have got the pop-out windows in this one. The video's been chopped up in different parts. I like the pop-out windows, they're quite cool. Probably best part of this car. So we've got to sort out the welding. And we've got to do a bit more down here. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of rest to do. So we'll see how that goes. And we need to do a bit of painting behind here. So I need this boot off. We'll do it on a good sunny day. You can see behind it. Fishing away. I want to get that sorted too. If it was me, I'll just cake that in oil just for now. Alright, let's just get these straps done. We'll go from easiest, medium and hard. We've got quite a bit to go through. So let's get started. Let's get these out. I'll put these on the ground so because I'm going to get a wire wheel on that. Get them done. Right, let's get the grinder on these bad boys. Alright, so I've got them cleaned down best as I can. So I'm going to put some epoxy primer on them and spray paint them black. I'll just get some epoxy on that, shouldn't take long to let them dry out. I'll hang them on the washing line and we'll be all good. So let's get that epoxy made. Right, so I've painted these black, so they're looking pretty good. They're just in primer, so I'm just doing these drum brakes, get them, well, done. So I'm just going to get this axle done next. I'm going to drag this forward and try and get a bit of epoxy on that and let that dry for a day, and we'll black her up after that. It's not going to look world perfect, but we'll get most of this scale off and we'll try and make it clean as I can. See how that goes from there. But we'll spray paint these and a bit more primer if it hadn't run out. Second coat on. Let it dry for about 10 minutes. Yeah, but it looked better. Black paint on there. Just get a bit more black on there and we're finished. Black paint and get this axle done. And we'll get started on underneath of that Micra. And we should be about there. I think I missed a bit on the bottom of there, I can see. All this is to make it look a little bit nicer. Wish it was hot weather, these would have dried off by now. But we're getting there. Alright, so I'm back. So we've got the black paint ready to go, so we'll whack these on. This video, part one of this video, we'll get some more done on that axle. Well, I'm hoping to get it done in one video would be good, but the weather ain't looking the best, so we'll just get what I can get done now. We'll call this video from here, and we'll get more of this car done. I like the pink tower colour, can't beat it. They're not gonna look world perfect, this car, but underneath will look better once we get the hot weather in. I'll get that welding done. Look at that, it's looking a bit better. Yeah, there might be a bit of red dots on the paint, but I don't care. As long as it just protects it just for now, I don't care. I'll make the axle look better as I can. This is a low budget Micra, so we're keeping on a low budget a little bit. Done under corrosion, that'll be a bit more pricier. I don't want it rotting away, there'll be no Micras left if we don't get this sorted out. Bit of first coat of paint on that. Oh well, let these dry. All good. We'll call this part one of the modding build and a bit of the other stuff. So I've done quite a bit of stuff to it. I think that's enough paint for now. Gonna need some of this black for the axle. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm gonna get it. Let's see if I miss any spots. Let them dry. That'd be good enough. No, I'll just have to do for now, won't it? We'll get that reassembled on once I get that done. Well, we're ending part one of the axle and the underneath. I'm going to redo all this bit here. I'm going to try and see if we can get colour matching on that. Well, close enough. And get this underneath done once the weather's a bit better. I'm going to get the sandblaster on this and get that welding done because there's a big hole down there I can see. I think I'll probably said it about 20 times in the video. I've got new door handles on it for once. Yeah, I do need the seat in, but I need it out because I need to, you know, I've got to do the welding behind that so we don't catch the car on light. But since I put the new windows in, they're actually not leaked. I mean, there's no water got in here, so they're installed properly. I just took the other things out because I thought it might look a bit different. Just check out my last video how to install them. Give me a sub and we'll be good from there. Would like another handle on my side here. I probably want to rear so you can just hang some on it. Just for the fun of it. Oh, we got some bits to do. Got all this to put in. Oh, we've got quite a bit of stuff to do. That needs to all go back in once it's all done. Got some new trailing arm from Gizfab. I need a spoiler rail, would be nice. I've got the, I don't know what you call it, torsion beam bar. So we can, like, you know, get the axle straight. And I've got a new rocker cover gasket, and I do want to paint the rocker cover. I'm hoping I can get round to it, so I'm going to put a new gasket on it. Put these lights in. I would like to put these in actually now, be good. A lot of wrong bushes, but for some reason they sent me the wrong ones. I'll keep the rubbers, because you never know. I have to keep holding shit. Bluetooth thing that can just slot right in there. Oh shit. Needs to go there really, but I can get like one USB in. Oh, where's the good old fag lighter? Yeah. So if I get these installed, I'll do it on, you know, I'll clear out this bit, move the car a bit further, I can get them installed. Oh, I keep finding. Oh, that's a seal on that's for. That's for the crank shaft. Yeah, we'll get a Micra done. Slowly getting there. Oh. It's either raining or not raining, so I've got to, well, once we get the summer kicking in, this car might get finished a bit quicker. I did the front end when I first got the car, so that got all stripped down as well. The front end looks good. You probably saw him in like one of my older videos. But I did do behind there. All behind there looks like brand new. We've got some stuff to cover. The shockers. Yeah, these tyres are gone. These steelers are going in the scrap. I'll keep in one of them because one of them looks pretty decent actually. So underneath is actually pretty good. It's all dried on there. This car's on a fly through an MRT. Got a plate on it. I might change the plates on this actually, but I'll put some new plates on just for now because the one's cracked. I want to put some metal plates on, pressed, once they arrive from my Honda today. And I mean, you can't beat that underneath what I did under here. Actually look pretty good actually. It's epoxied and everything. Got new shockers. We've got the new, well, not too short, but they are red behind there. I don't want to pull it off because it's a small headache. Down here needs doing. I'm gonna mask all this stuff off, clean that off, try and sort that out. I want to pre-facelift the front if I can find one in blue. So I need the front, all the front end, all the lights, well I need to do all the wiring. Pre-face swap that. I'm gonna throw this lot in the shed, keep all of it. You know, because for some reason this is actually pretty mint. That's pretty mint on that. But pop out windows are all good. I've got the original windows under there. But we've got quite a bit to do. We'll call it from the video. Just give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is the Micra series on the go. I can't fit the tank straps because we've got to do welding, but we are getting that done. So I'll see you guys in the next video.